Hello, Yubi. I've got a new camera, so I thought I'd just try it out, testing on... Focus! Why aren't you focusing? Just try testing it out on something that I've been playing with quite a bit past few days. Because you know what? Armada toys are really good fun. They're big, they're chunky, they're simple, and they've got some fun little gimmicks, and I wish the camera would angle itself properly like that instead of being stuck in a permanent downward position like that. Oh well. Here we have Armada Starscream, and you can tell it's the Hasbro version because his nose cone is pointing down, so when you jam it into little Jimmy's eye, it'll blind him and then collapse in on itself like that, instead of just blinding him and going right into the wingtips. But if you're ramming a kid's eye with a toy so hard it goes right into the wingtips, I think you need some psychiatric help. I don't know what I'm saying. I really don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, Armada Starscream. I'll say this for the Armada toys. The cartoon, yes, it suffered from Pokemon syndrome, but once it got over that, it actually turned into a pretty damn good show. Even before Unicron turned up, episode 20 onwards, yes, there was the odd couple of quality shows before that. Why is my camera going all crazy? There were a couple of shows before the episodes that were good, but it was episode 20 where I picked up, and of course the comics, which were just insanely good. So we've got Starscream here. He's in the traditional Starscream colours of sort of grey and red jet with the Decepticon logos. Now this is the Hasbro version, so the Hasbro version has all fully coloured in. I don't know why the Takara versions were able to separate them out, and they look so much better, but that's by and by. Anyway, you can see his little Minicon Swindle is stored under there. Now, the Armada toys, they went for Earth modes, but slightly futuristic Earth modes, like the movie guys of G1. So it's not an accurate depiction of any kind of fighter jet that we know of, but it is quite clearly a fighter jet of some description. And other than his arms hanging off here, but yeah, at least they tried to make them ram scoops or something like that that's connected to the engine. There's actually very little kibble on this guy. I'm not going to count it. I've got to put the camera down like that because I'm using two hands. But I'm not going to count these flat undercarriage parts as kibble. That's just being pedantic. I'm not in a pedantic-y mood. Now, he does have sounds. All Armada Voyagers had sounds. My sounds don't work on this guy. He came that way. But, you know, he wasn't exactly expensive, so I'm not complaining. And I'm pretty sure they would just end up getting annoying anyway. But something I did discover the other day, little Swindle under there. Where are you, Swindle? Oh, stop being stupid. Stop being stupid, Swindle. Oh, gosh, Swindle's being stupid. There we go. He can explosively drop Swindle off. Now, as you can see, it can be a right pain for it to happen, but it's a fun little gimmick. And I'll get onto his main gimmicks in robot mode. May as well look at Swindle while we're here. He's a little red and black F1 race car. No kibble. I do love Minicons. They're small, they're fun, they're easy to transform. And yeah, I admit it, it's the gotta catch 'em all mentality, but screw it. They are cute little buggers. And the good thing is, each of these guys, you had one of these guys appear with one of those guys when you bought them. So, you know, all the gimmicks that these guys unlock with the little ports there, even if it was your very first one, you could unlock all the features, have some madcap fun with them. And I like that, you know. I don't mind gotta catch them all mentality. if there's something that they do, like these guys, unlock features and lights and sounds and stuff like that. Anyway, this guy is not quite gonna. Oh, there you go. You can focusing. Hey, it's nice having a camera that focuses while you're busy recording. I'll tell you that much. There's a nice little head sculpt for him, anyway. But yeah, there's Swindle. I can't remember what he had in terms of a personality in either the cartoon or the comics, but there you are. It's Swindle. Now the Armada guys, these Armada guys, they're big, they're bulky, they're built well. They are tough, they are playable, they are durable. And, as much as I like the engineering of the modern era guys and Thrilling 30s and Generations, and as much as I love the engineering of all those guys, they just don't feel like they've got the durability of these guys. I could very happily throw this against a wall and be confident nothing would break on it. Anyway, Armada is easy to transform, so I'm going to actually try and do this on camera for a change. If my camera could actually angle up to see what I was doing. Okay. I think we can do it like this. So, what we do, we unhook. No, that's not going to work. Basically, you unhook the legs, like that so. Flip them round, fold them out. All clanks into place nicely. Again, unhook it, clank it round, flip out his heels. See if I can actually try and do this on camera. God knows where he was wandering off to when I was doing that. Straighten these out. And that, clip it in, and that pops his head there up. And he's pretty much almost done already, to be fair with you. You then just fold that down to become a very nice looking necktie. And the wings, just unclip like this, that, and flip around like that, unclip like that, and position them like that, and then you just straighten out his hand. Where are we? You just straighten out. I'll do it on this side, and then you can see what I'm doing. Straighten it all out, and flip his hand out, which is under the little ram scoop thing. And there's a little tab on his thumb which you can get your nail in to flick it out. Just like that. And we have Armada Starscream, who is actually a very nice little fella. He really is a very nice little fella. Now, he's Armada, so hopefully you won't have to stand and stare at them all the time. He is a nice fella. Very show accurate. Nice range of colours. He even has a wonderful little Starscream. Ooh. I can try me zooming. He even has a wonderful little Starscream smirk. Right there. Plotting the destruction of Megatron. Yeah, I like having a camera that focuses when you can actually use a proper actual zoom. Now there's Starscream. Now that was Starscream. See, his shoulders can pivot outwards. That's just like that. That's a point of articulation. I don't know if everyone will know that, but it's a good piece of articulation. You can pull his sword off, straighten it out, and give him it as his sword, which looks stupid when he does that. If you could find a second one of these wings, then that would be very handy, because then he could do what he does in the game and have both wings plus the sword. Now, Swindle here will clip on the back. Hang on. Clip on the mini-con port there in the back, which causes this to happen. Hang on. Swindle, where have you gone? Swindle. Pong, 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 pong. And that does work better if you don't have your hands in the way, and then they both go Die, Autobots! Boom! And then you can fire the missiles off, which I'm not going to because I'll end up losing them. He does have a bit of a backpack, but his giant feet there handle themselves well, so it sticks out quite a bit. There's no... that was a bit harsh, putting the camera down. No, I haven't broken it. Anyway, there is Starscream. Yeah, he has quite a bit sticking out the back, but it would be nice if there was a way for this to fall down, but when these missiles are positioned back, they take up the entire back length anyway, so it's not quite as bad as all. They ain't going to stay in until I take Swindle off. But you see, missiles are in. They've got... oh, we've got a drunk Starscream. Drunk with power! Well, anyway, there's Starscream. He's a very good-sized Voyager. Very fun to play with in both modes. I actually really like his jet mode as well. And this is me with a new camera. Whee!